This is the story of when I offended a psychopath drug dealer. I had become really close with a friend from work who was going through a rough time. Let's call her Amanda. You see, Amanda's ex-boyfriend knocked her up and left her, so I was making an effort to be there for her. We'd even always joke about her getting me into trouble or getting me involved in some weird situation, but it was mostly pretty harmless. We'd usually hang out at my place since she'd be stuck at home doing nothing. I would offer to cook for her and then we'd watch a movie. It was pretty innocent. Anyways, one night, I picked Amanda up from her place and we headed back to my place. It's about a 30-second walk from the parking lot to my apartment, and I prefer it like that because I lived there for over a year and really didn't spend much time in the area. To be honest, it's not the best area. So there we were, laughing about something funny that happened at work as we walked past a really shady building that's situated right next to my apartment. Outside the building, there's this angry looking dude just staring at us. I wasn't overly suspicious because I'm just used to all kind of weirdos nearby. I opened the back door to the building and we headed inside. I'm planning on making chicken curry for Amanda, and I typically like to let it stew for a couple hours. So as soon as I got home, I started preparing the ingredients. Amanda asks,
"Hey, can I get some fresh air?"
and I say, sure, just open the window, make yourself at home. So she heads for the window. But before she can open it, a rock or something really heavy crashes into the glass. She jumps backwards. I rush over and I look outside, and there he was. The previous angry looking guy, just screaming, "Come out, you!" I'm thinking, well, he knows where I live and I don't want my friend getting into any trouble. So I head downstairs to talk to him. When I open the door, he comes at me immediately. He starts going on about how I need to watch what I say, and he keeps asking me if I think that I'm better than him. I have no clue what he's talking about, so I ask him, "Who are you?" Big mistake. This just makes him angrier. Now, I think that I should point out that this guy is slightly taller and noticeably bigger than me. Regardless, he tries intimidating me, but I never break eye contact or show any signs of weakness, despite thinking to myself that if it really came down to it, he'd definitely beat the crap out of me. He says, "I own 5 guns and I could bust your kneecaps in. Don't even test me. And I could have 10 come over to your place in the hour to you up, boy." I say, "Look, sir, I have no idea who you are and I'm not looking for trouble." At this point, I start to feel my blood boil. I want to strangle him. But I know that if it got physical, it wouldn't work in my favor, so I stay cool. He demands that I apologize to him. And I'm like, "I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I have no idea why you're mad." I think my apology was a sign to him that he was winning this, whatever this was. So instead of calming down, he steps towards me. And right before he's about to go off again, I hear someone come downstairs. It's Amanda. Now, unfortunately, she's as stubborn as me. And without warning, she tells him off for acting childishly. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, this is it. It's about to go down. But to my surprise, instead of lashing out at her, his demeanor changes entirely. He apologizes. He says that I just make him really mad and piss him off to no end, which, by the way, he still hasn't explained why yet. After a couple minutes of talking to Amanda, he's completely calm. He looks at me and he asks, "Hey, do you smoke weed?" I tell him, "No, not really." He then proceeds to tell me that he knows my landlord and about how he's a businessman. He tells me that he does business with everyone in the apartment block except me, but he has a proposal for me. I choose to hear him out, mostly because he seemed calm now, and I really wanted to avoid getting him riled up again. So he offers me a deal where I hold on to a package for him, keep it in my bedroom, and then when he collects it, he'll pay me $5,000. Hold up. $5,000? Now, I was trying to get into university at the time, and that money would have helped me out a lot. So don't get me wrong, I was tempted to say yes. But I declined. because, well, I mean, he was batshit crazy. So I lie and say, my dad's a cop and I'm applying to work in a prison as a psychologist, so maybe I wouldn't be the best partner for this business venture. Finally, he leaves. We head back upstairs, an hour goes by, and it seems like we can put this all behind us. But right when the night seems like it can't get any stranger, I receive a text from an unknown number. I don't know how he got my number, but he sends me the following text. The fact that he has my number concerns me, but I stay cool and I don't reply. Amanda and I finished the night off by sharing a wonderful meal and watching a horror film together. After that, I drop her off at home, and that was that. I never saw or heard from him ever again. Sometimes, I even wonder if it even really happened. But Amanda confirms every detail.